Welcome to Indiana Newsdesk. I'm Joe Wren. Well, more than a fifth of the world's population has been asked or ordered to stay home as coronavirus infections soar. This week, Indiana joined the list of states locking down. The governor ordered everyone to stay home unless they are conducting essential business. Brandon Smith reports.
As part of the order, Holcomb is reducing state government staffing to only what he calls absolute essential levels. And he says that means all non-essential state business that has to be conducted in person will have to wait.
Citizens shouldn't worry. This means all types of licenses issued by the state will automatically be extended by 60 days.
Administration guidance says essential business and services allowed under the order include, but are not limited to, grocery stores, pharmacies, gas stations, police stations, fire stations, hospitals, doctors' offices, healthcare facilities, garbage pickup, public transit, and public service hotlines. Restaurants and bars will remain open too, but only to offer carry-out and delivery, not in-person dining. The Holcomb administration says state police and local law enforcement will help enforce the order, but people won't be stopped driving to work or going for a walk. Outdoor recreation is still allowed under the stay-at-home order, though the state urges people to observe the 6-foot social distancing guideline.
So stay home. Get groceries only when you need them and only buy what you need. I'm telling you, the next 2 weeks are critical.
Holcomb's order runs through April 6th, but the governor has said it could be extended.
Our State House reporter Brandon Smith joins us now from Indianapolis. Brandon, you've talked to Holcomb several times this week, though he's not calling this a shelter in place as other states are.
No, although that's really a semantic difference, not an actual one. These orders, while being called something different by some of our neighboring states, for instance, do the same thing, which is you should stay at home unless you need to be out. And there is, in Indiana, for instance, a long list of what counts as essential businesses or services. And as we heard, the governor is encouraging people to go outside for outdoor recreation while still observing those 6-foot social distancing guidelines.
You know, some of those things you're still allowed to do, like buying a car is one example. You wonder if there's just some confusion about how essential some of these things are. Has the governor faced questions about why his order doesn't go further?
Yeah, we asked that very question yesterday, which is this so broad that it becomes ineffective? But so far, the governor says he's encouraged by how it's working. He said the proof is in the pudding. For instance, if you look at traffic patterns, and I've been going to the State House every day this week, and there has been a huge decrease in the traffic I've faced. But for right now, he's encouraged by the progress he's seeing. We won't actually see any reflection, though, in the data in terms of the spread of cases for at least a couple of weeks, because that's how the virus works.
And then is this being enforced, and what happens if people don't follow the stay-at-home order?
That's the million-dollar question. Yes, this is being enforced, we think, which is state and local police are responsible for enforcing the stay-at-home order. But as was said in the piece, you know, they are not going to be pulling people over. That's not the guidance that the state police has issued to local police who are going to be participating in enforcement here. And we asked the governor too, like, what happens if, for instance, I work at a business that I don't think is essential and I think we should be closed, but my boss is telling me to come in? Well, he's saying talk with your employer, and if you're still meeting a roadblock there and you really don't think you should be going in or that your company should be open, file a complaint with the Indiana Occupational Safety and Health Administration. But in terms of what happens then, we just don't know.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll continue to get updates, I'm sure, from you throughout